Hey buddy, hope you're well. Week 87 and day 2 of the new growing phase. So mini cut done and dusted, 11 weeks, pretty successful I would say. In terms of wins of the week, I've got the first part of my coaching qualification. I've got the assignment across to where it needs to be. So it's equivalent of a first year of a degree. So obviously on top of full time as well. It's been fairly full on, but I've got the first part of the first assignment across now, so that's like 1/3 of the first third, but still feels good. So I wanted to get that out way before Christmas. That was my goal. So that's now done. In terms of anything else that's gone epic, hasn't been a bad week actually, considering all the shit that's going on in the world. But yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. In terms of training, it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. I felt really strong. Obviously, I haven't chased numbers. I've been concentrating more on accuracy and sort of intensity. But I can start sort of pushing the numbers up a little bit now that I'm back in a surplus. No rubbish sessions. This morning, before I did my RDL, I fucked up and I miscalculated. I thought it felt quite light, but I was 10k lower than I thought I was for both sets. But it's just one of those things. But just before I did it, my back just felt a bit twingy, not terrible, and nothing like it has been in the past. And it is a bit achy now this afternoon. So I've got my old friend here. It doesn't feel like anything serious, and it wasn't. I don't think it was exacerbated by RDLs. I think it's just one of those things. A little bit of age, a little bit of wear and tear, and it might even be because I haven't had any sports massage for a while, and before it was my QL muscle. So it could be anything, but slight niggle. But apart from that, nothing. Really enjoying it. Loving being back in the gym. I am doing most of my stuff at any time. I'm only doing once a week at the workout mill, and that's just because even though it's in the next town, it's still, I train for a good hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes by the time I've warmed up and everything, and it's a good half an hour there and a good half an hour back, and I just cannot do it in the week with work. And at the weekend, obviously, we've got other things on as well with sort of family and stepmom and all that kind of thing. So I can commit to the workout mill once a week to do my legs, but realistically most of the time it's going to be at any time, which isn't ideal, but it's 24/7 and it's open, so I could be in a much worse position. I could be in a level 4 and training in the tier 4 and training in the shed, so I'm not moaning, but I'll just be doing that one leg session in the workout mill. But yeah, feeling really good. Expenditure, no changes, pretty much nailed what you told me. My question, actually, when it says, do you have any questions, is am I still doing 10 on a training day and 12.5 on a non-training day? Do you want me to drop them? Do you want me to change them at all? Nutrition, yeah, hit my numbers. Haven't eaten out. Yes, I have. We had a Nando's on Saturday. But I tracked it, so it's fine. Not drunk alcohol. I probably will have a few over Christmas because Louis and his girlfriend are going to be here, and Ollie as well. But he's 16, but he's not massively into drink, and nor's Louis actually, to be honest. But he really likes cocktails, so we'll probably do some like Malibu cocktails and stuff. Neither of them are into beers. It makes me laugh actually. Louis said because I said about cocktails, he said there's nothing more manly than going to a pub with your mates and choosing not to drink the drink that tastes like bread, which he means beer, and having a nice cocktail. So I love that about him. But we're probably going to have a few cocktails over the Christmas period, which is fun. A few gin and tonics here and there as well. Stimulants, but having caffeine before I train in the morning, and also been having, what's it called from Strom? I can't remember what it's called, the pre-workout, the non-stim, just while I was in a deficit and just when I train first thing normally. No issues with digestion, bowel, anything like that. We'll see though over the next couple of days, I guess, as I increase my carbs. Appearance, I was actually nearly pleased with my photos this week. I did put one on Instagram. I don't know if you saw it. Obviously, it was filtered up to its eyeballs, and you're going to get the unfiltered version, so you'll be able to see. But yeah, felt all right. Waist looks decent. I still got that, obviously, that sort of pouch of body fat at the bottom of my abdomen. But like you say, that probably not having a lot of carbs and all of that makes it, being a bit flat makes it look worse. But also, I know that when I get really lean, that does go. But I also know that unless I'm really lean, I am always going to have it. But, you know, I'm nearly 50 and I've got 2 kids, so what can you do? But I'm okay with it. So yeah, felt pretty happy with my appearance. General mood and energy has been fairly decent. Work slowing down a little bit, which is good. So I am still working. I'm working right up till Christmas Day. Not working Christmas Day, working right up, including Christmas Eve. But meetings are sort of slowing down a little bit, which is how I've managed to get on with my qualification, actually. But also means that it's a bit more chilled, it's a bit more relaxed, which is really good. Felt like I've got plenty of energy. My general sort of support and work has been good. I got a big project over the line. I've just had an email from my boss's boss, and she's copied in a couple of directors, which sounds really, I always think when people say directors are, oh yeah, but actually anyone could be a director. But you know, we've got 8,000 people in our company, so it's fairly big deal. Just sort of giving me a bit of praise and saying well done for this project, so that's been really good. Sorry, I'm chattering on today. It's because Louis is coming in a minute, and I'm excited to see him. Stepmom is being a bit of a nightmare, but my younger sister who lives in Stoke is coming down for Christmas and Boxing Day, so me and my other sister, who pretty much share her care, have said we don't want any phone calls on Christmas Day or Boxing Day. It's your responsibility, which is nice. I had to go over there at 9:30 last night because she wasn't answering her phone. She was fine, but it just that's been fairly stressful, but you know, it is what it is. In terms of sleep's been really good. I love having this tracker. I'm getting a decent amount of sleep. I am still waking. I didn't read in the night last night or the night before because you remember you said trying to sort of break that habit. But actually the amount of deep sleep I'm getting is between, the lowest I've had is an hour and 45 and the most I think is just under 3 hours. So it's hitting the sweet spot, so fine. No questions apart from the expenditure one. The only other thing next week, nothing's going to stop it, but just to let you know that this week I've changed the order. So Monday would normally be a rest day, and I did pull today. I will rest tomorrow so that I can train on Christmas Day and have the 27th off. So we celebrate Christmas Day on the 27th with the boys. They come here on Boxing Day. And then we have our Christmas Day on the 27th. So I'm going to train on Christmas Day. Me and Kate will still have a nice day. We can't eat out like we were going to, but we're going to get a turkey crown from M&S and have some turkey rolls and bits and pieces and just go for a nice long welly walk and stuff. But I'll train in the morning, and that means I'll have the 27th off. So I've just changed the order, but it'll be back to normal next week. And I think that's it. All right, buddy, I'm going to put some clips into the shared Google Drive for photos, just for you to have a look at. They're from various days, but any feedback would be much appreciated. All right, mate, have a good one. Bye.